lot of flack at Notre Dame because I said I didn't feel like they dominated us. And if you look at like what I see as a defensive lineman, I don't think anyone will say, oh, he got dominated. And that's so for me, it's like a lot of penalties were pass interference and yeah.
Is it a fine line though for this defense that aggression is what makes you guys so good in many ways versus obviously going too far?
Yeah, like I said, I don't know the penalties enough to like address them as to why they happened. I just know they can't happen. We gotta be more careful with that.
How frustrating is that in the moment though when it looks like you maybe got off the field at third down and then you see the flag there?
It's definitely pretty frustrating. It was frustrating too when they announced it as a sack, me and Kalik, and he was offsides. I'm not calling him out for that one, but that one hurt a little bit. Yeah, so it's all good. Yeah, it's frustrating. I don't know how to answer that. It hurts, but you just gotta. It happens. It's part of the game. We're gonna address it.
How ready do you think the defense though is for Big Ten play?
I think we're ready. I think defensively is it's not the issue. I thought it was just like I said, penalties. That football guns don't kill, turnovers and penalties do, and we're going to adjust those. So it's just something we need to work on. And nobody's perfect. If you look around the country, I think every team in college football makes mistakes and got something we got to work on. And I think there are a lot bigger issues that we faced in the past. Where I think this is something that's surmountable and something we can work on.
Chase, what's the key to not letting the quarterbacks on long third downs and giving up big scramble plays?
Does anyone know the scramble yards? You guys are pretty good with this stuff. Yeah, I really don't know. I know they had the one big scramble. I felt it was frustrating because I felt like I had the sack up the middle, and we lost contain, and he scrambled. But
was that the 3rd and 16 that you're talking about?
Yeah, it was down on the goal line.
Yeah.
So that one hurt for me personally, just being so close. But the key is just knowing your rush lanes and making sure you don't vacate those because when you do, good athletes take advantage of them like they were able to today.
Do you feel like
at some points
with this defense, so many starters back, are you guys still searching for the dominant edge that you had at times last year? You guys feel like you're still searching for that a little bit?
Are you saying for like myself personally, like
the whole defense?
Dominant edge is in like we're better than them, or like
just
edge rush
dominating the game.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, no, we definitely are still searching for that. I feel like you're kind of pigeonholing me into a response.
You're smart enough to
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want to say like we're searching to be dominant again. Like I don't want it to come off like that. We're just really honestly we're just working to be better. Better than we were yesterday, and better. Just keep improving ultimately. So. Maybe if someone says we weren't dominant enough, maybe you can make a case on that. But I'm sure we'll be better next week than we were today, and that's the great thing about football is that you don't have to have it all together week 3. So.
Chase, you have a pretty good pulse of the whole team. Where would you say you guys are at from a daily preparation, whatever you had to do, after 3 weeks as a team?
I'd say it's a little different this year in the sense that like they're not taking anything for granted, especially the coaching staff isn't. They're really pushing us in practice. It's like probably maybe the hardest for me personally. It's been just attacking it, and I speak from a defensive perspective, and we'll see where that gets us. Hopefully that yields great results, and we get to cash in on that soon.
Does this feel like an older team now? Last year was such a younger. Does this feel like more mature?
Yeah, I don't think anybody looks around and is like, there's not really that many fresh faces out there. You kind of know who you're playing with and what everyone's capable of, with the exception being kind of like the inside defensive line, especially with some injuries that happened. So some guys had to step up. Carlo Kemp, that dude is a machine. He is proud of him, and he's really stepped into that role and been that guy for us recently.
Chase, do you talk to Kalik after the game?
I did talk to Kalik. I was just messing with him. I told him free Kalik. And he told me to chill, and so that's kind of how that went down. But yeah, Kalik's a buddy of mine, and it was kind of a baffling play. I don't want to get in trouble for questioning the ref's ultimate authority. But the quarterback was a runner, from what I saw. He hit him, but hey, it's out of my hands, and I'm sure they'll be appealing it.
Does a switch flip now with the Big Ten season, like mentally for you guys and stuff? Do you feel like you got stuff done
Yeah,
now?
I've already heard murmurs around the locker room saying, you know, like the Big Ten starts right now. So I think like mentally we'll be even more focused this week and just with it, because we know like this has greater implications. You can't blow one of these. This, you know, Coach Harbaugh has a quote talking about, you know, plays if your lives and your season depend on it, because they do, especially now. So.
Was there anything that the defense, anything specific that the defense did well in last week's performance, holding Western to 3 points, that you weren't able to replicate today?
I mean, we didn't have you know, all the penalties last week that we had today. That doesn't help. They had, I don't know, they made plays. So, like I said, I got to go watch it. You know, on the field, like for me personally, I didn't feel like they were able to run the ball. They just made stuff happen, I guess. Like it sounds pretty blunt and you know, not a very sophisticated answer, but that's all I can say. They made some stuff happen. They got penalties and, you know, helped their drives extend longer than they should have, and they were able to capitalize on the red zone when, you know, a lot of teams might have settled for a field goal. I know there was like a 4th and 4. They ended up going for it and getting it. Stuff like that hurts.
Chase, had you guys